According to sources within the White House, on January 20th, following Donald Trump's State of the Union address, or at least at some point following the January 20th State of the Union address, Donald Trump is going to begin looking at wall prototypes for his border wall along the southern border of the United States between the United States and Mexico. Now, a few days ago, Donald Trump said he asked Congress for more funding so that we can begin building this wall. Specifically, he wants $33 billion from the federal government so that we can begin construction of the wall. That's $33 billion that you and I and everyone you know and everyone you don't know in this country paid into taxes because we actually believed that, by paying our taxes, this country was going to take care of us, and instead, Trump wants to spend $33 billion of those dollars on a border wall that will literally do absolutely nothing to solve the fake problem that he believes exists. Furthermore, following his request to Congress for that $33 billion, he also said that Mexico is still going to somehow pay for this, even though, one, they don't want it. Two, they've told us they're not going to do it, and since it's going to be built on American soil, they have no obligation whatsoever to pay it. And three, it'll already be paid for, so what the hell do they care? Donald Trump, I cannot stress enough how stupid this man is. And not just because of the decisions that he makes and the things that he says, but because of his gross underestimation of the intelligence of the American people. If you honestly believe that Mexico is somehow going to pay for this wall, or that this wall is somehow going to stop illegal immigration or fix any immigration problems we may have, then you personally are somehow even dumber than Donald Trump. It's a wall. I mean, people can climb it. You can get a long ladder and climb it. You can get a rope and you can climb it. And yeah, they're going to have border patrols there to make sure that doesn't happen, just like we already have now that clearly isn't stopping the problem enough for Republicans. Immigration is not as great of a problem to the United States as Republicans want you to think. Do occasionally bad people come into this country? Hell yeah, they do. Do bad people occasionally get born and bred in this country from white people, U.S. citizens? Hell yeah, they do, at a much larger rate. So if we're not going to tackle the problem of homegrown domestic terrorists that walk into a church and shoot up people, or walk into an elementary school or a movie theater, then why the hell should we spend $33 billion to keep out one or two people who may or may not be dangerous? That's not going to work. On top of that, we've got very real problems that $33 billion could solve. We could work towards forgiving excessive student loan debt. We could bring down the federal rates on federal student loans. Instead of students paying 12%, we could go back to the days where they paid 1 to 2 to 3%. And I know that because my first year of college, my student loans were at 2.7% from the federal government. We could go back to that, but we won't. We're going to piss away money on a stupid vanity project for Donald Trump because he understands that if he doesn't build that wall, or at least act like he's trying to build it, his white nationalist alt-right base is going to turn on him and they will not support a re-election bid in 2020 for Donald Trump, assuming that he hasn't been removed from office before then. This border wall is not only a waste of money, it is a bullhorn. Not just a dog whistle, but a friggin' bullhorn to white nationalists all over the United States, letting them know that they have a president that's got their back. And that's disgusting. Thanks for watching. And if you like what you see here on Ring of Fire, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. You can see the little subscribe button down there, but if you're watching it on another device where you can't see it, go to youtube.com/TheRingOfFire, hit subscribe, be notified every time we get a new video.